Hi, my name is Seraphel, and today we'll be working on this Garden Mysteries Twyla. If you're a returning viewer, you might recognize that I rerooted this Twyla with nylon in my last video. However, her hair was super stubborn and frustrating to work with that I just decided to rip it out and reroot her again with saran. This left a pretty nasty gash in her part line, but thankfully her scalp didn't split. To alleviate the damage though, I sealed up the cut with some silicone glue I found in my dad's toolbox. Also, side note, if you've ever been concerned about the holding power of Fabri-Tac glue, I'll reassure you that her previous nylon plugs were very well secured in her head. It was really hard to get them out, and Twyla's mysteriously very solid head made it even more difficult. Anyway, I also removed her previous scalp paint using some alcohol and repainted her scalp with a color that more appropriately matched her new hair. Twyla's new hair is Saran from Shimmerlocks in the shades Tranquil and Lilac Breeze. I didn't include reroot footage because it's quite redundant in my opinion, but as I mentioned, I do have a very recent reroot video if you're interested in my process for straight hair reroots. I've noticed that Shimmerlocks Saran is a lot less waxy than Saran I've gotten from other sites. Tranquil in particular felt very airy and dry, maybe even brittle, as I broke a lot of hairs trying to reroot this Twyla. Part of me thinks it might just be Twyla's head though, because I did reroot a Frankie with this hair quite recently and I didn't break any hair. Nevertheless, her reroot was completed successfully, so it's time for the face up. As usual, after 2 starting layers of Mr. Super Clear, I start on my sketch. My last Twyla was inspired by a makeup look I found on Pinterest, and at the time I wasn't able to find the original makeup artist, as they only seemed to have a Xiaohongshu account, which I did not have. However, not only have I finally been able to make an account on Xiaohongshu, but she has also made an Instagram account. Her username is ennoan, so please go and appreciate her beautiful looks on both platforms. I've linked her in the description box as well. With the sketch done, it's time to lay down colors. I know that Twyla has teal or minty colored eyes, but I decided to go with purple eyes instead in anticipation for her makeup to come. I don't have a lighter shade of purple, so I used light pressure to lay down a base color before blending it with white to make a shade of lilac. And it's time for pastels. When I saw this mint chocolate sort of look that ennoan did on the Flower Nose Global account, I was absolutely enamored. I usually do purple or darker looks on Twyla, so I thought it'd be fun to do a more minty look on her for once. That's also why I decided to go for the purple eyes. I didn't want her striking teal eyes to take attention away from the rest of the look. Like I did with my Strawberry Cupid Frankie, I used the makeup palette as a reference to imitate ennoan's look to the best of my ability. The only thing I changed was the peachy orange lip. I thought that shade of orange may have been a little too unflattering on Twyla's purple, so I toned it down with a little bit of pink and brown instead. With the first layer done, I seal it in with a layer of MSC so I can continue building colors on the second layer. And now we're on the final layer. As always, I start off with the dreaded eyelashes so that I can do my erasing without worrying about removing other parts of her face. I contemplated between upward or downward lashes on her upper eye and felt that the downward lashes fit her eye shape better for this face. I added some gold Pearlix powder on her inner eye corners, first with a dry brush for a wide spread, and then with a damp brush for a more concentrated sparkle. The Sweetie Bear palette comes with a metallic mint color, but I don't have a metallic mint powder. I do, however, have my holy grail, Vallejo Metal Medium. I water it down a bit and brush a light layer over her minty shadow. It's not super apparent on camera, but the way the metallic shine catches the light in person is really satisfying. To me, at least. And with her catch lights, she's finally come to life. Here's the final look for my Sweetie Bear palette, mint chocolate makeup inspired Twyla. Truthfully, I still feel rather stuck in a very bad slump, so I'm really happy that she came out well, all things considered. Also, I still can't get over N1's beautiful makeup looks. Really, please do check out her page. If you see me do more faces inspired by her in the future, I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching. It has actually been 2 years and 2 days since I started doing custom face-ups on my dolls, and while this video isn't very celebratory of that, or the fact that it's Christmas at the time of recording this and maybe by the time of upload, I still feel very fulfilled about how far I've come in this hobby. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!